Hello Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Battle Stadium Singles video here on iStarly TV, part of my Road to Master series where I climb the online ranked Battle Stadium Singles ladder. This is my second video of Series 2, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Obviously, with the video 1, I learned a lot of lessons, and I love the team, but I'm definitely going to be making some changes to some of those Pokemon. Today, of course, we're going to be featuring a team built by another player. This is made by Regs13, another content creator who focuses on Battle Stadium Singles, who, again, I've talked a lot about, and he's great. Great battler, great guy, you know, he does a lot of great content, so I'll definitely be posting a link to his channel as well as the specific video where he covers this team. He actually did a full video where he showed like the team building process with this team, and then he now has a video on his channel where he kind of shows some gameplay. So a lot of great resources if you want to try this team out yourself. And it looks really good, really well-rounded. I know it did really well for him. I think I saw he posted that he easily got to Master Ball tier, went 4-0 with it, so obviously the team's working, right? And I definitely like it a lot, so we're gonna try it out here. I'll quickly talk about it. We've got Assault Vest Great Tusk. We've got Choice Scarf Dragapult, which maybe looks interesting because Dragapult's already the fastest Pokemon in the meta, but with Choice Scarf, it just gets to outspeed literally everything and most things, even at +1 or even sometimes +2 speed. So it's just going to be the fastest thing on the battlefield, and it's just a great Pokemon. Then we have Swords Dance Kingambit, which I haven't tried myself, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And Focus Sash Iron Bundle, which is a great lead option, but also Iron Bundle's just such a solid Pokemon. Looks like he did end up changing the Terra type to Ground, which is cool because, of course, Iron Bundle, being a water type, is weak to Electric, and so by switching to a Ground type. Also, for what it's worth, you know, it's weak to Rock as an Ice type, and so switching to Ground negates those weaknesses pretty nicely. Then we've got a Mimikyu set, which I've seen him use before. It's a Bright Powder. It looks like a little bit of a trolly Mimikyu set, but I've seen it work really well. And personally, these types of sets, I don't typically play well myself. Like, I'm not super great at, like, I don't know, making predictions and stuff. But, you know, there's times where sometimes you'll get it out there and then, like, you know, your opponent will miss a move, you'll get up a sub, and then you're just kind of like, you just kind of like destroy them just off of the basis of like them missing all their moves and you kind of whittling them down. So sometimes it works really well, and Mimikyu is just a great Pokemon in general. And then finally we have a really strong Pokemon that I've been liking a lot in Series 2, Iron Moth. This one has the booster energy, and from what I understand, I think it's max speed, so of course it's going to be getting the speed boost, and then it probably has less special attack investment just so that speed is its highest stat, so that it will get the speed boost, and then probably some bulk investment, and then it has Fiery Dance, which can also boost its special attack. So it's kind of, you know, like a pseudo Volcarona that hits harder and has a different typing, but it doesn't have Quiver Dance. If this thing got Quiver Dance, I think it would be GG. This would be like the best thing in the meta, but I think it's kind of a good thing it doesn't have Quiver Dance. But anyways, this one also has Discharge, which, as I learned in my last video, is probably a good move to have on Iron Moth. So looks like a solid team. Let's get to the games. And let's get right to it. My opponent's team is aesthetically pretty cool. They've got a lot of pinks and purples. For some reason, that's the first thing my mind went to when I saw their team. They do definitely have some strong Pokemon that we're gonna have to keep in mind here. So Assault Vest Great Tusk is really strong. It's a really bulky Pokemon. Its special defense is its weakest stat though, so having the Assault Vest really helps. But they do have a lot of Fairy and Psychic types on their team, so that's something I'm going to be afraid of. They also have Roaring Moon, which I think what seems to be the standard Roaring Moon set right now is the Acrobatics Terra Flying with Booster Energy, which is really strong. I'm definitely going to be trying that myself at some point. I kind of just like leading with Bundle though, because it seems like it has a fine matchup against almost everything. Even against like Espeon, who can hit pretty hard, I can maybe flip turn if I feel the need to. And then of course we can threaten the Great Tusk with a super effective water move. And we can taunt the Scream Tail, we can taunt the Cloyster if we need to. So I think Iron Bundle is just a solid option here. From there, what else are we going to struggle against? Magnezone is scary. Cloyster can be scary if it's in the back. I kind of wonder if we just want to run Pult, although that doesn't necessarily help against the Magnezone. Maybe Moth? We're running out of time here. I'm just gonna bring the Paradox Pokemon. I say this all the time, I need to get better at optimizing my team preview, I often start running out of time, but yeah, so I need to kind of get better at it. Oh, that's a really interesting trainer card on their part. So that lady's always getting down. I wish there was different backgrounds. In Sword and Shield, you could kind of, whatever you had on your trainer card would kind of affect what your battle background was. Like you would sometimes you could battle in different locations, which was awesome, and it really added to the experience. Anyways, unsurprisingly, they lead zone. I should have expected that, given that it was kind of obvious I was going to lead with bundle. I think I just flip turn though. I wonder what the odds are that they actually go Tera Water and go for a Tera Blast here though, but I think I'm fine to just flip turn. Unless they're scarfed, I will be outspeeding them, and this will allow me to get safely into my Magnezone. I don't want to terrastalize right away. They actually switch, which is actually really good for me because I get the initiative, I get the momentum rather. So I'm going to flip turn into something else. They don't have any water absorbers on the team. I think this is actually kind of smart on their part though now, because now I can't taunt them, right? And the thing I understand about Screamtail is, sorry, I'm just thinking here. I think I have to go into Moth here. The thing I understand about Screamtail is it's really fast and really bulky, but it does not have good offensive stats, so it's more like a support Pokemon. So from what I understand, they're probably going to go for like maybe screens, or maybe they're going to try to set up and go for Baton Pass, but we both have, oh no, never mind. I thought we both had Booster Energy. I get my Booster Energy though, which is going to boost my speed, and then they're going to of course get the Leftovers Recovery, which is good information. I do wonder if I'm going to end up scaring them out here though, because I am a poison type, right? So I do wonder if they're going to fear that and they're going to maybe make a switch here. Unbeknownst to them, I do not have a poison type move at all. Okay, actually I realized I probably should have terrastalized there, because they might go for a psychic type move because they are a psychic type. So typically or naturally, Screamtail is faster than Iron Moth. But given that I got the booster energy boost, I am now faster. Okay, so they're gonna stay in here. That does nothing. That does just nothing. And they do have Psychic. Yeah, that was a big misplay on my part. I should have terrastalized there. This is kind of fine though. I mean, this is an awkward position for me because I'm kind of like, I didn't get the boost, so I'm not really going to be hitting this thing very hard. I actually don't really have too many things. Like, I definitely don't want to switch in Great Tusk against Screamtail, right? I don't think I want to terrastalize my Moth because I've already taken damage, but at the same time, I could go E-Ball. Which of these has a higher chance of getting the secondary effect? I'm just going to terrastalize and go Energy Ball. It's going to hit harder, and I do have a chance of dropping its special defense, which means future Energy Balls are going to do more. On the other hand, I could have gone Fiery Dance, which would have a small chance of boosting my special attack. But I think this is just better because it does more damage out the gate, but I do think Energy Ball's chance of lowering their special defense is lower than Fiery Blast's chance of, or Fiery Dance's chance of boosting my special attack. That doesn't even do that much at all. They go Psychic again. I might take this decently well. I do have good special defense. Yeah, I do take that okay, but I'm going to need that special defense drop. Otherwise, you know, there's not really too much going for me. I kind of wonder if I should have terrastalized at all, but I can't really switch anything else here. Let's see. So, yeah. They're taking a while. I guess they could expect me to go for Energy Ball again and switch in Magnezone. Yeah, they are going to switch out. Probably into Zone. And then we have to make the prediction game on whether or not they're going to terrastalize and what they're going to terrastalize into. I know I've seen a lot of... Ooh, that does a lot of damage. So I don't think they're Assault Vest. I have seen a lot of Tera Water Zone. It's all a prediction game. Like, I'm sure they're expecting me to Fiery Dance here, right? I'm going to enter... They're probably going to kill me with whatever they go for unless I can kill them. I clicked Energy Ball. Looks like they are going to terrastalize. guys. They are terrastalizing. If they're Tera Water, I don't know if I'm gonna laugh or cry. That's hilarious. So I made the prediction that they are terrastalizing. Oh my god, they are Tera Water. So they thought I'd go Fiery Dance there. So I out-predicted them, but we still have to get the kill, otherwise we are dead. I think we will though, right? The first one did a good chunk. Oh, yes. Wow, great prediction game. So now I don't feel that bad about terrastalizing so early because they lost their terrastalize, their Tera, whatever. All right, sorry, I'm back. So they go back into Screamtail. I'm gonna Energy Ball again. I know their Psychic is not doing that much damage to me. I know my Energy Ball is honestly not doing that much damage to them, but I really need that special defense drop. And like I said, I just don't think there's a good reason for me to switch here. I mean, of course I don't want to switch into Tusk. I could switch into my Iron Bundle, but I think I'm gonna be doing less damage. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I was doing before. They did reveal Protect there, which is definitely annoying. I don't really know what else they have, though. So we go Energy Ball. It's going to do the same it did last time. No special defense drop. They go Psychic now. I mean, they might Protect. Honestly, I think I switch now into my Iron Bundle. I think there's an okay chance that they might Protect here, just to get a little bit more recovery before they kill me. And if I can taunt them, then that's really good for me as well, but it's also not amazing because they are going to break my Sash eventually. Like, I know Psychic's not going to do that much to bundle, but I just don't want it to take any damage at all. Oh, they do Psychic. Okay, good play on their part. Ooh, that does a lot. Okay. So now they're probably just going to go Psychic again because... So I don't think I want to taunt here. I think I just go Hydro Pump. Another thing is I did want to preserve my Iron Moth just so that it can possibly get off a lot of damage against something else later. I did already consume that booster energy though, but Iron Moth is already decently fast, like naturally. If they Protect here, that's going to feel, well, it's not going to matter, honestly. To be honest, they might as well Protect here just to get off some extra damage. Or sorry, some extra recovery. But we're going to see here. Okay, I do hit the Hydro Pump, which is great. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, this thing is so tanky. Then they kill me with the Psychic. I go into Tusk and pretty much kill them. I'm assuming they're like HP and like special defense investment. I know that not Great Tusk. I know that I'm gonna have to get all these Paradox Pokemon's names down, but I know that Screamtail's defense and special defense are the same. But those special attacks were really not doing anything to them, so I feel like they're probably more invested in special defense. All right, well, their last Pokemon, that Roaring Moon might just be the death of me. They did already Terrastalize though, for what it's worth. Honestly, even Cloyster is really scary here. I think whatever I go for. I'm going to be faster than... Oh, well, actually, there's no guarantee I'm going to be faster than them. So I think I just go Headlong Rush. I just think I need to play it safe. I don't really know exactly what their moveset is. Ice Spinner would probably do a good chunk of damage there, but I'm not sure I'm faster, and I'm not sure what their EVs are. Like, if they're... I don't know. Like, if I don't kill with Ice Spinner, like, that's just awful for me. The downside for going for Headlong Rush is that it's going to lower my... It's basically like a ground-type close combat, so it's going to lower my defenses, which is pretty bad depending on what they're going to switch into after. I just really feel like it's really likely that their last Pokemon's going to be Roaring Moon or Cloyster, both of which I don't like. Both of which are going to be really good against my last Pokemon. If their last is Roaring Moon, I think I have to go... They do withdraw, interesting. If their last is Roaring Moon, I was going to say I think I have to go into Moth to let it die. It's Former Titan, which is their own Great Tusk. Interesting. Okay, Alright. Interesting. So... What are they going to go for? Ice Spinner? Whatever they go for, if I switch in Moth, I'm dead. But I don't want Iron Moth to be my last Pokemon because it cannot kill Screamtail, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and switch now. This does mean I'm probably gonna die, but if I stay in, I'm at -1 defense, so go into Moth. Maybe by some miracle they go Ice Spinner, but even that, oh no, duh, I'm a grass type. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, if they go Ice Spinner, then I'll resist that, but yeah, I'm a grass type, so never mind. Okay, I don't know what their set is, but now I can go into Tusk and go for Ice Spinner myself. I mean, you know, all we can do is hope at this point. Yeah, so we are adamant, which is cool, but I mean, they very well could be as well. So we're just gonna have to see here. This was an interesting battle. You know, Screamtail does not seem like the most common Paradox Pokemon, and it is, like I said, it is very bulky and honestly a little scary. Wonder if I spin? No, I don't think that's worth it. I think I just have to go Ice Spinner and just see who's first. Maybe they're banded, maybe they're max speed, I don't know. We're gonna see. It's gonna do a lot. Oh, it almost kills. Oh, I got a crit, wow. Oh, and they have a berry, okay. Well, if they live a crit, then I should be able to live a hit from them, although they could be max HP and I'm not max HP, so let's see. I'm at full health though. Oh, I take that so well, okay. And they can't switch their Screamtail into this. Interesting, okay. So they're dead, perfect. So now, by the way, I love Great Tusk, it's awesome. Iron Tread is, or the iron version of it is kind of ugly, but Great Tusk is really cool. Anyways, so I do get the kill there. I am Assault Vest and my defenses are intact, so, and then Screamtail is not that strong on the special side, so I do wonder, what I'm getting at is I do wonder if I could even live a Psychic. I wonder if I go Ice Spinner here just to get off damage. I'm not certain if Headlong Rush... This is so scary. If I'm faster than them... I don't think I live a Psychic at -1, right? Even though I'm Assault Vest. And they're a weak special attacker. We're gonna find out. We're about to find out. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. I honestly didn't think I was gonna be winning that battle with the Iron Moth stuff. I don't think I played Iron Moth super well. I definitely should have terrastalized right away against the Screamtail, especially once I deduced that Iron Moth would be my kind of best Pokemon to terrastalize. I just was holding out the option to terrastalize Great Tusk at some point because Terra Steel would have helped me in other situations. But either way, that ended up working out really well. I should have kind of weighed my options a little better for the Terra, but hey, it ended up helping. The crit... I don't think the crit mattered on that Ice Spinner because I would have done, I don't know if I would have taken them to their berry. What was it, Citrus? If it was Citrus, then I definitely would have. I don't know. Either way, I won that game. We outplayed them to some degree. Screamtail was very annoying there. So maybe I'll have to try that at some point. But anyways, let's get to the next one. All right, definitely an interesting team. And by interesting, I mean kind of annoying. I think the Iron Bundle lead's probably pretty telegraphed again. I wonder, let's see, Great Tusk. Great Tusk is pretty strong, actually. I mean, it's also possible they lead with their own bundle, which I don't like. What about Polt? Dragapult is interesting here. What are my moves again? U-turn's nice. I kind of want to lead with Dragapult. And then what would I U-turn into? I like Iron Moth again, although I have not been playing this thing well. I have not been making good decisions with it. I think I like Dragapult and Moth, and then I do struggle against Flutter main. So maybe I bring King Gambit for that. Great Tusk. Great Tusk is also pretty solid. Like, Great Tusk can hit everything on their team pretty hard. It's just that a lot of their things can also hit Great Tusk hard, so that's probably not where I want to be. I kind of like it though, but if I bring Tusk, I don't have a good, like, my U-turn is a little less good because I don't, like, I think I just want a tanky Pokemon. I don't know, I think Tusk was good there, but King Gambit I think just seems a little bit better defensively because its typing is just so good that, like, if I U-turn, if I do a fast U-turn with Pull against something, then like I get a good switch into King Gambit. which again has a pretty good typing that resists a lot of moves. Whereas if I U-turn into Tusk, like it's a little less good. So they lead zone, which is fine with me. You know, I think once again, I think they expected me to lead with my my Iron Bundle, whatever. I think I'm just gonna Phantom Force here, although they might just go into. They might go into King Gambit here. Kind of think I might have to just U-turn. Is that right? Huh. Like, I don't know if they're gonna switch. I actually don't think they're gonna switch. I'm gonna Force. We'll see. I don't think I've ever clicked Phantom Force in Scarlet and Violet, so let's see what happens. They do stay in, which is cool because if they Volt Switch, actually if they Volt Switch, that's great for me. They Steel Beam. What? Well, oh, they still lose the health? Oh, that's great. Oh, wow. That's dumb. Well, they're gonna, if they Steel Beam again, they are gonna die, but this might just kill me, right? It's gonna do a ton, yeah. That's annoying. I mean, we trade here, but, and I guess Magnezone's pretty annoying. Like, it's good that I'm getting rid of it now, but obviously losing Dragapult is pretty unfortunate because that's like just such a great Pokemon. Oh, I wish I could take a look at their team here. They've got Bundle. I wonder if Bundle is... I'm just gonna go Moth here. I have not been playing this Iron Moth well. I think it's a really, really good Pokemon. I just have not been doing it justice. I guess the upside to going for Moth here is there's a chance, like, I mean, hopefully I get off some good damage with it, but there's a chance that if it dies, when I go into King Gambit again with the Supreme Overlord, I will get the attack boosts. I will get more attack boosts. So that really helps. And as we saw there, once again, King Gambit's a really strong Pokemon that's capable of like dismantling teams by itself. But going to Moth here, I have a lot of options with it because it's like outright good against a good chunk of their Pokemon. And then the ones that it's not good against, I have options, like I have good coverage and I can also possibly Tera. So there's a lot of options here. So they do go into Flutter main, which I don't like to see. Although the beauty of this is I do 4 times resist Moonblast. And I actually have pretty solid special defense. So I know I'm faster. I'm just going to Fiery Dance. I don't think there's... Yeah, what? They do go Moonblast. What? I guess they're trying to get the special attack drop, but like... That doesn't seem worth it to take the damage on main. I do get the special attack boost, which is funny. They are actually, I think they're Scarfed, right? Because they are faster than me. So I'm going to Discharge now just to try to get the paralysis. They Moonblast again. I guess they're really just trying to get that special defense drop, or special attack drop, sorry, which they don't get. So that's perfect. And am I going to paralyze? Nope. I think I just do it again. And if they get the special attack drop, I just got to cross my fingers that I get the special attack boost. They don't, which is great. Paralyze? Oh, that sucks. All right, now I Fiery Dance and hope either they don't get the special attack drop or that I get it, or that I get the boost rather. Okay, so this could be really good for me if I'm gonna knock it out. If I get the special attack boost, I'm gonna be at perfect. I'm now at +1 special attack and +1 speed. My opponent has 2 Pokemon down. This is a pretty good position for Iron Moth. Let's see what their last is. I guess I'm scared that their last is going to be Dragonite, but if it is, I think I'm just going to Discharge. Because they still have not Terrastalize, so if I go Dazzling Gleam, I think they're probably just going to Terrastalize. And usually Dragonite is Terra Normal or Terra Fairy, both of which take neutral damage from Discharge. So it's not like they'll Terra into something that resists it. Unless they're Terra Ground, which you typically just don't see on Dragonite. They're taking a while to think. And not only that, but regardless of who their last is, I feel pretty comfortable with my King Gambit in the back. Unless their last is Dragonite with Extreme Speed, and then they Extreme Speed me and kill me, and then I go into King Gambit. So that's like a worst case scenario. Let's see. It is their King Gambit, huh? Oh, and it also has Supreme Overlord. Oh no. All right, well there goes that. If they have Sucker Punch, I mean, I'm gonna go down to a Sucker Punch with Iron Moth. There's nothing I can do about. What? Are you sure? Do they not have it? Maybe they don't have it. Okay, well that was a kind of a weird game if I'm being honest. Like, Their Magnezone killed itself. Their Flutter main was spamming Moonblast against a Pokemon that 4 times resists. And then their Kingambit did not go Sucker. I kind of feel like if you're going to run Kingambit, especially with Supreme Overlord, I kind of feel like you should be running Sucker Punch. Like, it's just that good. That, and the reason I did that there, that I went Fiery Dance, is because I figured they were going to Sucker Punch. And if they have Sucker Punch, my Iron Moth is dead anyways. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Even if I had gone into my own Kingambit there, like, you know, either my Kingambit kills theirs, or if my Kingambit goes down, then when I go into Iron Moth again, then they'll kill me with Sucker Punch. So it's like, I might as well have just gone Fire Dance there. But yeah, that was a really interesting game. I guess you could say I did use Iron Moth a little bit better there, although the Iron Moth versus Kingambit matchup there was really interesting. All right, let's do one more here. All right, another Cloyster, which is really interesting because you don't typically see that. I am afraid of Cloyster because I don't run. If I run Skeledirge, Cloyster is nothing to me. But if I don't, then Cloyster can be scary. Is this a Mimikyu game? I don't think it is with that Cloyster. Plus, they have a few ghost types. Although Mimikyu can pick off the Flutter. Oh no, I don't have Shadow Sneak. Mimikyu is interesting here for sure. I actually kind of want to bring it. Like, if I can get a sub against something, that's really good. I don't think I want to bring Bundle again because it's not amazing against... I mean, it has Freeze Dry for their water types, but... What are the odds I bring Pult again? Dragapult's interesting. Like, I could get off some damage on the Cloyster, and then even after they Shell Smash, I should still be faster. Is that any good choice there? I think I like Kingambit again. Do I? No, I actually don't. Okay, I like these, and then I actually think I like... So Cloyster's a little scary against this matchup, or this lineup. But I'm gonna try Moth again. We'll see. Does +1 Moth outspeed +2 Cloyster? I'm gonna have to check on that. I think Cloyster is usually adamant. They lead Cloyster. I should have expected that. Yeah, Cloyster is actually not that slow. I think that's going to be 244. So I think I outspeed them, but I think I just go darts. I mean, Cloyster has a really good... I'm going to go darts. Cloyster has such a good defense stat. Yeah, this doesn't do that much. Although once they Shell Smash, of course, they are going to be at -1 defense. Although the thing is, I wonder if they have Ice Shard. So Cloyster usually goes Shell Smash, I think Rock Blast, Icicle Spear, and then... So I don't think they usually run Ice Shard. So with that defense drop, I might be able to kill them here. Unless they have White Herb, which I think you always run Focus Sash. Let's find out. I am faster, which I expected. Perfect. Thank goodness. Yeah. See, Cloyster, it's a funny Pokemon because it's like, if you're not prepared for it, it absolutely destroys your team. But if you are prepared for it, or if you know what it's going to do, it sometimes looks a little embarrassing like that. So it's an all or nothing kind of Pokemon, really. Next is their awesome shiny Iron Valiant. I am faster, but I am now locked into Dragon Darts, which they are aware of because I outsped them. So, Are they gonna go? They're probably gonna go Fairy type move. They got a speed boost, right? Yeah. They got a speed boost. I mean, Moth has a great typing against Valiant, and not only that, but like, my Dragapult is Terra Steel, so it's possible I could come in later and like Terrastalize and go Terra Blast against them, but we'll see. I should resist. I resist a lot of their moves. I resist Fairy. I 4 times resist Fairy, and I resist Fighting, so I should be able to take a hit here. They go Moonblast, which I 4 times resist, but of course it might drop my special attack, which it doesn't. And do I could Tera Grass if they're gonna go like Psychic or Ghost. No, I think just the simple fact that I resist both of their stabs is great. I'm gonna just click the super effective move. I was tempted to discharge there just to try to get the paralysis, but I think it's better just to be like kind of safe here and just kind of do what I was expecting to do. I don't know, or just do kind of like the most basic play, I guess. I don't know. Destiny Bond, wow, okay. That's annoying, but also like, I don't care about that because like Destiny Bond only kills my Moth if I'm killing them, and if I'm killing them, then they only have one Pokemon left. So I mean, Moth is amazing, so I'm sad to lose it here, but you know. So now what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go right into Mimikyu because it's kind of like if their last Pokemon's good against Mimikyu, then it's gonna be good against Mimikyu anyway, if that makes any sense. So I think I just might as well go Mimikyu here, and their last Pokemon is a fighting and ground type. I mean, of course they can just go Headlong Rush, but I think that's fine with me. Awkward thing here is I cannot Thunder Wave. We're Tera Flying. Ooh, we're Tera Flying. Huh. What are the odds they Ice Spinner? I don't think they're gonna Ice Spinner, right? What do I go for first? Sub? Yeah, I go Sub. Go Sub and then Curse. So we might end this game with this Mimikyu set, which would be awesome because I've never really used it before, but I have seen it be super annoying. So yeah, shout out to Regs. Sorry if you hear that in the background. My birds found my banana bread. But anyways, so if they go for a ground type move, they're just gonna be probably screaming in rage right now. And of course, we're naturally immune to fighting. They go Earthquake. That is perfect. God, that's got to be so annoying. And we are faster than them too. So now I think we just go Curse. And honestly, I think just simply going Curse here wins the game for us, right? Because now. Well, actually, you know what? Here's the funny thing. Now that we're a flying type, we are no longer immune to fighting type moves. So if they only have fighting and ground coverage, they could break. Okay, they do have Ice Spinner, which is actually, it's actually a little annoying because that's going to be super effective. But I think we're fine here. We still have the disguise intact. Do I just spam Sub? I went Curse, right? Why didn't they take Curse damage? Wait, am I missing something here? Oh my God, I'm dumb. Oh my God, I'm so dumb, everyone. Oh, this is so awkward. That is extremely awkward, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna Sub here. God, oh, they just cancel, okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry you had to witness that. I won the game by clicking Curse with my flying type Mimikyu that has no attacking moves. I am so sorry you all had to experience that. So note to self, if you're going to terrastalize, make sure you Curse first. God. Although there wasn't really a window for me, like, I mean, I made a huge dumb mistake there, so don't get me wrong on that. But like, basically, if I was gonna Curse them and I wanted to avoid the ground type move with terrastalize, like that wasn't gonna work either way. Because if I wanted to avoid the ground type move, I had to Tera Flying. And if I went Tera Flying, then I should not have gone Curse at all. So like there was never a window for me to Curse them unless I cursed them first. Maybe that would have been the play, right? Curse first, and then they Earthquake me and break my disguise, and then Tera Flying on presumably the second Earthquake, and then that's where I kind of start to go off a little bit, maybe. But again, I apologize for that one. I forgot. See, sometimes when you Tera, and I think it's pretty understandable for a lot of people, like when it comes to terrastalizing, you're literally changing your type. So you end up forgetting certain interactions with typings. Like I've had plenty of people where I have a Tera normal Armarouge and they still hit me with a fire type move, even though I have Flash Fire. So it's like, I don't know, it's like stuff like that, little interactions like that you don't really think too much about. But anyways, that was a fun one. Those were a lot of fun ones. Again, shout out to Regs13 for the team. Great content creator. I highly advise you check him out. I'm going to put the links to his videos, his channel in the description, the video where he goes over the team building process for this team. It's a great team. It's a very good team, and I encourage you all to try it yourselves as well. And each of the Pokemon just has a good reason for being there, and all of the sets have a good reason. I love the Choice Scarf Dragapult too, because people don't typically expect it to be faster than even +2 Pokemon like we saw there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everyone who's been watching these videos. It's been a ton of fun. and I'm excited to keep doing this content. Please leave a like and please subscribe for more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet videos. It really does help me out a lot. And I'd also appreciate it if you left me a comment and let me know how your Series 2 has been going so far. Also, what's your favorite pastry item or sweet baked good, I guess is what it's called. When I was talking about banana bread, that made me think about that. But anyways, I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.